playing the ball in front foot or back foot, taking the decision, like your foot being in the right area where you want to play the shot, showing the direction to the ball. There are so many things involved because cricket, mind you, is a very, very technical game, whether you are a pace bowler, a spinner, a batter, or even a fielder.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Because lots of injuries come when we don't follow the technique of the game. That's why I was asking you earlier about, yes, we fumble in the field, we fall in the field. Practicing a lot in the nets might, tease your muscles and even your ligaments. But at the end of the day, technique is something that saves you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I would say moreover, I would say that if your technique is good, if your technique is sound, that you are less likely to carry injuries other than someone who is good hitter or good cricketer, but his technique is not up to the mark. He is more likely, or he's more prone to carry more injuries than someone who's technically very sound. Yes, you are right.
Very true thing. So we are here in Mulpani witnessing the game. Mokshada is batting beautifully at the moment, just lost 1 wicket, but the way these two batters are going, looks like they're gonna go for a big target, and especially when Mr. Nepal is there, jersey number 9, staying tall. It will be an interesting battle. This is the second semi-final. We'll have the finals tomorrow. And I'm still in chat with Sasi Keshari here in the comm box. So he has opened his academy, training the youngsters. So if you are in the area where he actually runs his academy, it's worth going there, visiting, observing, having a chat with these gentlemen, talk about cricket. If you have that love and passion and the hunger of learning, well, one thing I'd like to assure you is Sasi will be one of the key person to talk to, because he has played for Nepal. He has got that international exposure playing in Australia. So lots of combination, Sasi, while playing in Australia, the pitches are totally different to how we play in Nepal, right?
Yes.
In the meantime, that's a glorious shot. Played it all the way along the ground, and there was no chance for fielder to cut that. A ball raced towards the boundary for another 4.
Yes, number 9 jersey looks pretty solid, doesn't he?
I'm telling you, this guy Samyam Nepal is something else.
Well, it is absolutely so soothing to the eyes seeing these young guys coming up and playing such good drives, so ball in a good pace or spin massively. And no, look, I wouldn't mind saying I was not 50% of what he is now when I was 16 or 15.
Absolutely.
That's how it changed the cricket, like over 10 years of time, yeah?
Very true, very
Yes.
true. And then another thing that fascinates me is the confidence that these players are carrying within themselves, At 16 years of age, playing in this big ground, lashy, the colorful grounds, people are watching you, you're live on the TV. I would be 70% nervous.
Absolutely.
And I would never play the shot
Yes.
that I am capable of playing.
Same here. Like you just said, you said it so right. I mean, and at the age of 15 or 16, you are not even out of your high school, and you're playing about, there are 200 people watching you, overlooking at you, and in such a big ground, and it has some pressure on your shoulder. But the way these kids are handling it nowadays, I think it's just going to help them prosper in terms of their cricket, their personality as well. Because as we always say, cricket is gentlewoman's game too. But yes, the atmosphere itself is going to help them become good cricketers in future, 100%.
Of course, and getting exposed in this passion, when thousands of people are watching it live on television, and you are here playing the game, showcasing your skill, and that with these ease, what this will do is they will these sort of momentum will give them the mental capabilities of handling the pressure, and that is something that every individual needs in cricket. In the meantime, an absolute brilliant of a delivery, nipping in the off spinner, doing the trick. The ball had got movement on that occasion. Sasi is really excited to see and spinner taking the wicket, and that is a big blow for Mokshada.
That's a good guy gone too, eh?
What a ball, man.
Yes. It just nipped away from him. It's a good ball.
A bit of loop here
Yes,
provided
yes,
a
yes.
perfect spinner's delivery to dismiss in form in set batter.
Dream delivery for a spinner, doesn't it?
Exactly. How many times have you done it?
Oh man, it's many times. I can't even remember. Many times I've done that.
Okay, is there any particular wicket that you remember that you feel was the most important, the best wicket you've ever taken?
Well, if you talk
Just
about
one.
yes, just one, I would take it is in 2006. I think it was Australia, against Australia we were playing, and I can't actually remember the name, but he ended up playing in Australia A, or I think in Western Australia state team.
Oh, nice.
And I was sort of setting him up. I balled him 3 leg spin balls, and let's wait for this ball first. Good ball. And then he was also anticipating my 4th ball to be a leg spinner, but I balled a googly,
Oh, nice.
and he sort of went to leave the ball, and he struck his front pad, and he was given LBW. So that would be, if I'm not wrong, would be one of my best balls that I've balled in my career. Yes.
It
It
already,
was a very dreamy ball too.
yeah, it already sounds exciting. You
Yes.
know, like deceiving the batter with your
Yeah,
3-leg
setting him
spinner.
up, setting him
Yeah,
up with
3-leg
two
spinners. When the
and-
batter is in the mood that like now he's gonna ball the
yes.
leggy, then you ball the dusra,
And
the
then you
ball
go-
goes the other way around. Well, absolute a
Yes.
treat to watch for any spinner, I
Any
must
spinner,
say.
absolutely. And I just like to just add one more thing when we talk about this sound technique. Yes, sound technique is one thing, but there is another aspect of cricketers. When you are sound, that's one thing, but the other part of the thing is you have to be mentally very strong too. Yes, if you are technically sound, you can survive, but if there's a niggle in your technique, you can still survive. You have to be very confident, you have to be very strong in terms of your mental strength. If you can survive that, like we always take example of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. If I'm not wrong, he's not very sound cricket in terms of cricket. Like he's
Yeah,
not
technically.
right. Technically, he's not very sound, but still has survived like plus 15 years of international cricket, and still he's surviving.
Well, but he still goes about his business very serious. Look at his innings
Exactly.
yesterday.
Yes, like we can say he's like 42 or 43 if I'm not wrong, and he's still doing like a job a 20-year would probably do. And that means it's always been the mental strength in terms of cricketing, his journeys that he had. That I would say he was more stronger mentally than technically, I would say.
All right, very well said. So that's why I always focus on that. Every team should have a psychologist who can groom them mentally, prepare them for those bigger platforms. Because trust me, there are a lot of nerve-tickling moments involved in this beautiful game of cricket, and especially when you are debuting, you are in early phases of your career, going out there and delivering what you do the best. It's always not everyone's cup of tea. Very well said.
Look at that
Sashi.
ball too.
Look at that. Like, during my days when I used to play cricket, I never used to see spinners.
Right.
Everyone wanted to be either a
Fast
pace
bowler
bowler
and
or batter.
Right.
No spinners at all.
I would say when I started playing cricket, I know everyone must have heard Jaykumar Pradhan.
Of course.
Leg spinner. He had this massive wrist. This guy is bowling very good too. I had massive wrist, and he reminded of Shane Warne at that time. He was very white as well. And when I saw him once playing in TU, I instantly said to myself that, look, if I'm going to be a leg spinner, I would be bowling like that.
Nice.
Shane Warne has been my idol since I started playing cricket in 2000, back in 2002 or 3 outside. But in terms of when we talk about leg spinners in Nepal, I would say Jaykumar Pradhan changed the face of leg spin in Nepal. That's when I picked up leg spin.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. Jaykumar Pradhan used to be one of the top leg spinners that we ever had in the country. He was, during his time, he was one of the best, I must say, in Nepal.
Absolutely, there was no doubt about that.
And then that was the era when lots of pacers were dominating the game. Remember Raju Khadka bowling those. Binod Das was bowling like they were like it was a set.
Was there.
Yeah, absolutely. The Pacers were celebrating
Yes,
the game, and then there came Rajkumar Pradhan, and
one end, yes.
he changed the whole complexion, the whole thought process about the spinners. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful memories that Sashi and I are living here in the com box. So, Sashi, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your effort, and please keep doing the good work. We will be supporting you because you are supporting this wonderful game of cricket in Nepal.
Thank you so much for giving me time and your chance to speak about my cricketing journey and overlooking this beautiful game. And one thing I would love to say before I leave is that we have only one goal, that is to change the face of cricket training is done in Nepal, especially in Kathmandu, because I have seen so many academies, training centers. No offense, but the way they have been putting their efforts are not enough nowadays to prepare somebody to go and fight on the higher level of cricket.
That ball's in the air. Sorry to interrupt you. That ball's racing towards the boundary of it. A fumble, but it will be safe. A great shot. After a while, we've seen this ball going up in the air. The batter making an effort to hit the ball high. Yes, Sachi, your final words before you leave.
Yes, let me complete what I was just saying. So yes, like we just said, we talked about so many things, but there is only one goal. There is only one objective of this academy, is that we are just going to focus on how we are going to change the how the training is done in Kathmandu or in Nepal itself, because we are sort of having this in vision in our head, and unless you don't have any vision in your head, you are not going to appear physically, right? So, and we are going to have this gut to challenge any cricket academy from India too. So we want to be taken as a pioneer that is going to change the way cricket training is done in Nepal. So we can proudly say in the future that yes, in Kathmandu there is a cricket academy who is competing with the cricket academy in India. So our boys don't have to suffer leaving home, going overseas or in India for cricket, good quality cricket training. If they can have that opportunity to train in Kathmandu, why would you leave your family? Why would you go abroad, or be it in India, obviously, because most of the guys go to India and train or live there, and there is so much financial burden. We cannot cut it the financial factor when you are a cricketer, right? Because cricket is not very still very expensive. Oh, there's a good ball.
In the meantime, the ball was taken. That was an excellent take from the keeper. Jersey number 5, the batter is very disappointed with himself, walking slowly back. So tide is turning now. DAV is capitalizing on that. So yeah, if you are a youngster, a cricket fan, a cricket devotee, a person who wants to grow the skill as a cricketer, as good of a cricketer as you want to be, Sasi was just talking about it. Sashi was talking about the financial burden, the sickness of leaving your family, going overseas, spending a money, living in a different environment, the cultural burden, being on a young as it's very hard for you to do. So Shashi and team are bringing an academy that will give you all the facilities of international standards with quality training program that will groom you physically, mentally, and that will enable your skill. Thank you, Sashi. Thank you for your wonderful time, and we will be catching you in your academy very soon, brother.
My pleasure it was to talk to you, and thank you for giving me time and putting my words in front, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. And like we just say, we are not going to leave cricket anytime soon, and cricket is not leaving us either. So there is a win-win situation, I would say. I'll take your leave, and thank you once again.
Thank you, Shashi. Really appreciate your time and the hard work that you are putting in bringing the youngsters, grooming the youngsters, and as he just said, giving that extra flavor to cricket, giving that extra opportunity to be trained under international level of service. In the meantime, that was a cracking shot, just a slight open of the face of the bat, ball right towards the boundary. So with Sassi, I'll be taking the leave to. In the com box will be joining two gentlemen, my friend Sanjeev, who has been with me since morning, and I will be replaced by another international gem from Nepal, none other than Sarat Veshwakar.
Thank you very much, Kiran. So we had two guys who were in Australia, hopped along with Kangaroo, and now we have replaced them. And good afternoon, everybody who are watching this game, the live telecast of the second semi-final match of the first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Cricket Tournament. So welcome, Sarat, in the commentary box.
Thank you, Sanjeev Zai. Thank you, Kiran, for such a wonderful introduction. Oh yes, and kangaroos were there in the commentary box today. A lot of experience from Australia about the club cricket, about the cricket culture over there. It was good to see Sari, the under-19 World Cup player for Nepal in 2004 and 6 here in the com box, and he's looking forward to come up with the academy. It's very good to see giving back to cricket again.
Definitely, it's a good gesture taken up by Sashi Kesri, the former under-19 World Cup player. This time onto the back foot, pulling it away, and the ball finds the boundary. We have to check with the umpire. The umpire signals it's a 4-run. That was a cracking shot in line onto the back foot with a horizontal bat. Pulled it away, 4 runs.
Yeah, didn't it make a sound off the bat? So convincingly hit right over the short mid-wicket fielder. It was just shot by the bowler. Looking impressive. Some bit of turn, disappointed there, beaten outside the off stump after a very good shot, the earlier ball. Yeah, what a occasion this one.
It was a terrific shot. Yes, I remember when I first met you long time back. I think you were 14 years of age and you had scored 350s, and you were playing one of the selection games at TU International. Based upon that performance, you were selected for the group team, and you traveled to UAE where you went and scored 100 as well, I think, or 50 or 100 somewhat. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. I scored 178 in that under 15 tournament. But I think you saw me a lot earlier than that. It was maybe around 12 years old when I was playing in Turikel actually. When I met you, you doing commentary over there. Still remember those days. But you still look same. You're still looking young and fit. What's the secret?
Not as much. You have to think young and you will remain young. And this time ball ballooning up, chance of a catch. Oh no, he just missed it, and the ball traveling to the fence. The ball was in there for a long time, and the fielder was trying his level best to hold on to it, but it wasn't to be the case, and the ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. So good memories we have long time back when those were the times when the cricket was played only at Tunic Hill, but nowadays it's in the shambles condition, Tunic Hill. Whenever I pass by New Road and see that ground, I get tears in my eyes seeing the pathetic condition of the ground. That's an iconic ground in terms of the Nepalese cricket.
Absolutely. It was the only ground where cricket started actually. As he rightly said, but let's try at the stumps, overthrow. Second run taken. Good running between the wickets. So young talents on display. As you said, you can see in the background as well. Some people playing cricket, playing football. But more so, cricket has taken over at the moment in every nook and corner of Kathmandu.
Just end of the 7th over as well. 2 wickets down. 61 runs on the board. Moksha School winning the toss and batting first in the second semi-final match of this first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Tournament. So a change in the bowling attack from the road end. Tweaker bowler has been brought on.
Yeah, it's so much excitement, so much energy in the field, so much support from the crowd as well. who are just in numbers of 50 or 100, but they are making so much noise like a university cricket ground. That's the excitement, the youthful energy.
Yeah. At the moment, the weather is also pleasant. At the moment, the sun has gone behind the clouds. Cool breeze moving across the ground. It's a wonderful place. Quietness of this place. Mulpan International Ground. This time he plays it away towards the mid-off region. The ball deflecting the fielder's body, and the batters are through for a single run.
That was a strong shot. Just tumbled it. The mid-off fielder kept it to a single. Yeah, it's been a blessing today. A holiday weekend Saturday, and the sun is hiding behind the clouds. A perfect weather to play cricket for these young guns, showing their talent. A semi-final game between the DAV and Mokshada. Who's gonna come on top and play with the army team in the final?
This time played it away, and the ball going down to the final boundary region. The short Hutman fielder chasing after the ball, and he stops it. Brilliant fielding there. Certainly saved the boundary, and the batters are through for a couple of runs. Long chase the fielder had. He jumped to perfection and stopped the ball. The ball which was travelling to the final boundary region. His jump was perfect, and he stopped the ball, restricting just for a couple of runs.
Absolutely, throwing his body, diving to stop that ball. It's so good to see in this lush green outfield. They can afford to do that, putting their body onto the line. Nice bit of off spin around good length, nicely defended. It's been an excellent tournament, this under 16 Kathmandu schools tournament held by the Kathmandu district. I have to be given credit. That's the need of the hours. Need some young talents to be groomed for the future. Probably from 10 years time from now, who knows, Nepal would be playing test cricket, and these are the guys who's going to be representing them.
Definitely. In fact, we may play test matches earlier than what you have quoted 10 years. We can play in, let's say, 7-8 years as well. And this school level cricket tournament, very important, important for the development of overall cricket in our country. Having cricket tournaments at the school level, these are the players on whom we can bank upon and groom them, guide them, motivate them, mentor them, and prepare them for the upcoming big games. Tomorrow, who knows, they might be representing different district level, provincial level, and national level as well, and play in the international tournaments as well. So that's the drinks break we have here now. 10 overs gone. So welcome back after the drinks break. 10 was gone, 56 runs on the board for Mokshada School. They have lost 2 wickets and the batters are through for a single run, playing the ball towards the third man region and scampering for a run. Runs are not coming at a brisk rate as they would like to have at the moment. 10 was gone. We haven't seen too many boundaries.
Short top edge, covers. Safely, taken.
So school level cricket tournament. And so sometime back I had suggested a notion whereby apart from having this kind of tournament, on the regular days, why can't we have cricket tournaments on Saturdays, like Saturday School Cricket League, whereby we can have cricket matches only on Saturdays, so it will not affect their academic session as well, and they can play the game of cricket also. That will be a good concept if we can work upon.
Yeah, we come back to that. The big six over mid wicket. Actually, it landed near the fences. It's a good 70-80 meter hit. Good to see under 16 players posing that power in their game. Yeah, as you said, it is a very good suggestion that we have given to them, but the thing is about funds. It's an expensive game, and somehow if can help them out, the cricket season of Kathmandu and Bagmati province, raise some funds and involve a lot of schools in Kathmandu, it's not impossible. Runs away for a for buys given, it seems.
And the contribution of private sector will be also very important. The big companies should come in, the big corporate houses, they should be willing, to come forward and try to develop the game of cricket in our country by providing sponsorship in cash and kind, whereby we can have cricket tournaments on regular basis. Because now cricket has developed to such a level in our country that we need to work upon and make it bigger and bigger. The dimension has to be turned into bigger ones. This time, dropped it. The ball was in there for a long time. They could not judge it, could not hold on to it. So the batter survives, trying to whack the ball away out of the park, not being able to clear the field. The ball was in the air, but dropped it. So batter survives. So how far he will make the best utilization of the life he has got, we shall see in the course of this game.
Another live kick, that's a strong pull shot, running away and goes for another 4.
That was a terrific shot in length onto the back foot, bangs it away. No chance for the fielder, and we heard nice sound, when he smacked that boundary. Hitting coming from the middle part of the bat.
Exactly. A few good pull shots on display, making sound up till the commentary box actually. Another attempted big shot, and this time it's caught. The long off breeze, and this time the fielder didn't do any mistake.
Yeah, he was living dangerously. He did try to hit a couple of times. The ball falling short of the fielder, but this time around he wasn't lucky, so he departs. But he has done his cameo knock of hitting a couple of boundaries, and he is going back to the pavilion. This time also trying to whack the ball. The ball ballooned up, not being able to time it. He got the elevation, but not the distance, and it was an easy catch. So wicket number 3 goes down for Moksha. So Mokshada losing their 3rd wicket, trying to play the shot, trying to clear the fielder, but not being able to do so. He was gobbled up at the mid-off region. So wicket number 3 goes down for Mokshada School. They really have to now, the remaining batters will have to stay there and try to make the best utilization of the remaining overs. At least they need some runs on the board, at least around about, let's say 140 or 150, and they can, challenge the batting lineup of the opposition side when they come out chasing down the target. So defend a total. You need to have to defend the total for your bowlers. You need to have some runs on the board. That's very important. Losing wickets at regular intervals certainly derail their innings. 140, 150 should be the total they should be looking at the moment. But having lost 3 of wickets, it doesn't look it's going to be a possibility in this match, depending upon how these batters will bat now here on.
And that's bowled him. Off spinner trying to turn the ball, but that one went straight through, playing across the line. The left-handed batter. So it's another wicket. It's the 5th wicket that falls for Mokshada. Beg your pardon, it's the 4th one.
So wicket number 4 goes down for Mokshada School. They are batting first after winning the toss. This time played it away towards the mid-off region, though not for run. So 4 wickets down for Mokshada School, losing their wickets at regular intervals. Couple of wickets falling in this very over. So now a lot of responsibilities on these 2 batters and the remaining batters to make sure that their bats produce runs. Let me tell you, this is a semi-final knockout game. You have to win this game to qualify for the grand finale. Finale this time, running down the ball. There is a fielder chasing after it, and the ball will find the boundary. The fielder will not be able to stop the ball. The ball running quicker than him and beating him, and the ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs.
So good to see the ball edging and it's running away to the boundary in this lush green outfield. The ground looks in top-notch condition for playing cricket, and aren't these youngsters enjoying themselves? Runs and overs. So it's 13th over in progress. The score is 80. Mokshada would be looking to score around 140 or 150, as Sanjeev said. Yeah, but it's so good to see a school level tournament being organized in the international cricket ground of Mulpani. And these youngsters would certainly cherish this moment. More to come in the future. Wide given this time, straying down the leg.
So they have already become, celebrities since they are being watched on television so many viewers are watching them, and platform for them to showcase their talent. This time playing the ball, and run out. Another wicket goes down here. He stopped. He fumbled there. Could not come back on time. It's a very tragic way of getting run out.
Yeah, sloppy bit of calling there. Some bit of misunderstanding between the two batters. There you can see disappointment on the face. Heading back to the pavilion after getting run out. Good bit of fielding in the mid wicket as well.
So half the side back to the pavilion. It's now 81 runs on the board. Mokshada School, they are losing the momentum, losing wicket one after another. So this is what happens when you lose too many wickets. Your innings get disturbed. The batters come under pressure. The new batter is at the center, Alok Shah. He makes his way at the center as a left-hander. So now he has responsibilities on his shoulders. Now he will have to stay there. And whether he will be able to do so or not, we shall see. Having lost 5 wickets now, certainly they are under tremendous pressure. And bowled him this time. The ball pitched on the stump and cut back. Losing his wicket. He was nowhere near the pitch of the ball. Played and missed it. Another wicket goes down here. So problems further deepening for Mokshada School in this semi-final match. At the moment, DAV VS School, they are right on top. So second semi-final match of this first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Tournament. Wicket number 6 goes down for Mokshada School. Yeah, we would certainly love to talk more about Jaykumar Nath. He was the president for more than 40 years. It's something, an amazing record. And he was the one who brought about the cricket in our country during those days when nobody thought that one day cricket would reach to a point which we see nowadays. So wherever he is at the moment, we would pray for his eternal peace.
Exactly. Sanjeev, I was about to ask you about him. What a stature he had. Whenever he used to be in the ground, he would steal the show. Tall figure. I heard he played some Ranji Trophy in India as well. Introduced cricket in Nepal and amazing contributions. Good to see that a tournament being organized in his name. We are really thankful to his family who is supporting in this tournament. I always used to remember Sanjeev when he used to come to support us. He used to say in the press media boxes as well that we are going to play the World Cup very soon. He used to say 2007 is the year that we are going to play, but fortunately we couldn't make it. But we definitely played the under 19 and under 19 World Cups in 2004 and 6. So yeah, some good memories about him. I'm sure he was a very good fast bowler with his height.
Yeah, he used to be a fast bowler. As you said, he played some Ranji matches as well in India. So this time ball running down to the third man region, and batters are through for a couple of runs. So good running between the wickets. As you said, during his times he had envisioned that one day Nepal would be playing World Cup, and we played in 2014, and once again we are playing in just like 2 weeks time in West Indies and USA. Our team is they're in West Indies and America. They'll be playing in the first game against Netherlands. So we have a very good chance of beating the Netherlands. Since we have played against Netherlands, we have beaten them. Oh, that was ball going down to the third man region just for a single run. So what do you see? What are our chances in this World Cup? What do you think about? What are our chances?
Absolutely, it's a great opportunity. After 10 years, we are getting to play the World Cup. It's kind of a festival year whenever cricket is happening in Nepal. And World Cup, what bigger stage it could be. I'm sure Jaykumar Nath would be very proud of the Nepali cricket team representing in the World Cup. Wherever his soul is, he would be very happy up there in the heavens. And talking about our chances in the World Cup, we all are so hopeful this time. With the talent we have in the team, it's just about we need to click at the right time. And I'm sure in the World Cup, which is every player's dream to play in, they're gonna give their heart and soul in every game they play. And yes, it's a big opportunity for them to play against the big guns and beat them actually. Any guesses, Sanjeev? How many teams are they gonna beat this time?
Definitely, recent performance against West Indies A team, we can take we can certainly take some kind of inspiration and encouragement from the performances our players did, especially of our skipper Jaykumar. Paul, he was revelation. He was in terrific form. He was phenomenal. The way he batted single-handedly, he was the only batter, just frankly speaking, that who could measure up the bowling attack of Caribbean bowlers. You just think about Caribbean bowlers scoring 100 and a couple of 50s as well. He was alone, good performance from him. So definitely, we do have a good chance if we can definitely beat Netherlands. Apart from the other 3 test-playing countries, South Africa, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, we can give them a tough time. Even if we can't say that we are going to win the game, at least we can give them a tough time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cricket is a funny game, as they say, and the shorter format is even funnier, as you can see nowadays in the IPL. They're scoring above 250 runs almost every other game, which is how the cricket is changing at the moment. A lot of sixes and boundaries being hit in every over nowadays. And yes, nonetheless, our team has that talent as well for those big shots as well. Let's hope and pray for their best performance in the upcoming World Cup.
We have with us world record holders in the form of Devendra Singh Airy hitting 6 sixes. It's by no mean feat, let me tell you. It's not a joke hitting 6 sixes in 1 over. So we have some of the world record holders in the world. Kushal Malla, there is another one, Kushal Burtel. Then we have with us our captain Rohit Kumar Paudel. So we have the talent, we have the firepower. Let me tell you, the only thing is that they need to fire at a given point of time. That's the only thing. We have the power, we have the talent, we can challenge any mighty team. But the thing is, on the given particular day, they have to show on the field. That's very important.
Rightly pointed, Sanjeev. Yeah, I would say let's enjoy the World Cup rather than having a lot of expectations. Let them play, and we believe in our team. We know they're going to give their best, and all we can do is support them and pray for their best performance.
Definitely, we have to encourage our team. We should provide our prayers as well, so that our boys can perform to the best of their abilities. And that's the end of the over as well here. So now 14 overs have been bowled, and the total moves up to now 85 runs on the board, losing 6 wickets.
Some medium pace bowling on display. We've already seen some good batting talent and some good bowlers as well, good spinners. Yeah, hopefully these guys would develop into good fast bowlers in the future. What Nepal needs is someone who can bowl around the 140 mark now in the future. They need a lot of grooming, lot of skills to be developed. We Nepalis, we don't have that big body structure. Naturally, we are little short on height and body frame. But if we can develop someone like Sompal, who is a skiddy customer, quick arm action, we're very hopeful we can get some good fast bowlers in the future, which is needed in Nepal team.
Definitely, we need to have some speedsters, fast bowlers who can create a kind of a terror when they come on to bowl. Like we used to have the West Indian cricketers. I'm talking about the 70s when we would come to the bottom. Malcolm Marshall, Jale Garner, Andrew Roberts, Sylvester Clark. The Jale Garner, more than 6 feet tall. The batters would get terror when they would see the bowlers coming at them. Those were the days.
Absolutely. Salute to the ones who were facing them without a helmet, that is. The great Sunil Gavaskar. Really can't imagine how would he face those bowlers above 90 miles per hour. Big, tall, fast bowlers from West Indies.
It's amazing feat by Sunil Gavaskar facing the fast bowlers without having a helmet. That's something, amazing stuff. How he had faced those deliveries. That's a test match, and there were no rules of you can't bowl more than one bouncer. You can bowl as many bounces as you can. In fact, I had experience while playing one of the local matches over here. I represented Kathmandu district. We were playing cricket match at Tunikal. I'm talking about 1990 or 1991. A team had come from Pakistan. During that time, the Shoaib Akhtar was a great name. He was also supposed to come, but he didn't turn up. So we had a match. And so what happened?
Thank God your life was saved, Sanjeev bhai. You didn't come.
And what happened? In fact, most of the bowlers were of same quality. So they won the toss. They batted first. They put up a score of 200 plus in 40 overs, and our turn came batting. And nobody was, ready to go to open the innings. While because our players had seen them practicing, they were all under terror. How we are going to face? So what I said, I and Prafulla Vaidya, come on, both of us will go. I faced 6 deliveries. One of the balls hit my rib cage. I was down. And next delivery I got out. Trying to, cut the ball. I got caught up at the gully region. But terrific catch. And Prafulla Vaidya went on to make half century in that match. We lost the game, but.
That's some good stories of the past. Always interesting to hear the old times. But now there's so much development in cricket with the protective equipments available, all the protection for the head and different parts of the body. The game has been safer. Finally some sunshine in the ground. Pre-monsoon season starting in Nepal early May. In a month's time it would be very hard to get this dry conditions. The right season to play cricket.
So 91 runs on the board, 16 over in progress, 6 wickets down definitely. So we are in the pre-monsoon season, and let's say in 2 weeks time, I don't think so we'll have this kind of weather here to have a game of cricket. And we can see at Lower Mulpani Cricket Stadium, a local match is going on where veterans are playing cricket. So I do hope that in the coming days you will also feature in these veteran games. Since we also play veterans cricket on every Saturdays, we would be more than happy to have you here as one to be with us playing veteran games.
Absolutely, it will be a pleasure to play anywhere, be it a veteran or even if I get to play with the under 19s, I would be more than happy. If you want to keep yourself young, it's better to play with the young guns than the older ones.
Definitely. You have to, as long as your body and mind work in tandem, having no problem, you will remain young, as well as the way you think. You think if you are younger, then you will remain younger at all times. So that's the end of the over. So now we have the completion of 16 overs. The score is now 91 runs on the board for loss of 6 wickets for Mokshada School. So now we have the start of the beginning of the 17th over of the innings of Mokshada School. This time playing the ball towards the cover vision, and the batters are scampering for a single here at the moment. It's hot at the moment. The sun has come behind the clouds and it is shining at its glory. It's hot conditions here at the moment at Upper International Mulpani Cricket Ground.
And it's good to see both these teams, DAV and Mokshada, having some experienced coaches in their teams. Like DAV has Punendra Ghosh, who's been there for a long time. He's been helping some of the franchisee league teams previously, the Chitwan Tigers and all. He was there as an assistant coach. I asked him just before the game. He said he's been coaching around 80 to 100 kids in DAV school, and it's open for outside students as well. It was locked back to the bowler. So yeah, the more and more coaches get involved in this different schools, if they have teams all over, that's how cricketers are going to be developed and more interest will grow in the game. The right skills being imparted by certified coaches. It's been edged away, a slash outside the off stump.
Definitely you need to have a qualified coaches, imparting the skills and techniques of how to play cricket in the right perspective, in the right manner. Apart from not just about the technical skills, the player should be prepared in terms of mental way, the physically they have to be fit at all times. How they take up the game, not to have that develop the kind of anxiety to perform at the highest level. So all these things play very important, but not all these things play very important. But in terms of or developing the character of a perfect cricketer, that's very important. As a good performer, as an excellent performer. Oh, run out! It's a good throw from the wicket keeper. So another wicket goes down in the form of run out. So 7th wicket goes down here for Mokshada School at the total of 92 runs on the board.
Yeah, pretty disappointed the batter there. Just misjudged where the ball had gone, and the keeper did a very good job by hitting the stumps directly. It was just out of the crease.
7 wickets down from Mokshada School. If you see the performances of the Mokshada players in this tournament, their batters, their bowlers have been dominating the proceedings in this tournament. The maximum or the highest run scorer, it belongs to the Mokshada School. The highest wicket taker bowler belongs to the Mokshada School. But today, the things are not working the way they have planned out at the moment. They are losing the momentum in this game. 7 wickets already down. Score is just 91 runs on the board. So they are in the danger of getting all out below 100 runs in this match, in this semi-final match. And this time, misfield and the ball will find the boundary. So a welcome boundary here, owing to sloppy fielding at the third man region.
Yeah, just a wicket went down, and that would have not been expected by the captain of DAV. So it's 100 runs up on the board. It's 102. Still the game hangs in the balance. Still 3 wickets to go. A few overs left.
So 17 overs gone. The score is now 102 runs on the board, losing 7 wickets for Mokshada School. Eighteenth over in progress, 102 runs on the board for Mokshada School. This time he cuts it away, but the ball going straight into the hands of the fielder at gully region. And another wicket goes down here. So wicket number 8 goes down in the form of run out. We have seen too many wickets falling in the form of run outs. So certainly Mokshada school will have to look into this aspect of running between the wickets as well. Another wicket goes down in the form of run out. So 102 runs on the board, 8 wickets down for Mokshada school. Now just the tail enders remaining at the moment for Mokshada school. Though how far they can take the team's total, it will be an interesting point in this game. Still 2 overs remaining after this one. So these remaining batters will have to make sure that they utilize, at least if you can't hit boundaries, at least they can go for 1s and 2s and try to, add runs and try to make the total round about 120 plus. That should be at least something to defend for their bowlers when they come out, defending the total they will put up at the end of the 20th over.
Gets off the mark, the new batter. Yeah, they need to make sure they play out the overs and have a decent total on board to defend. They come on to bowl. As you can see, Sanjeev, there are a lot of misfields, drop catches and run-outs being... That's an edge and it's given. Another one goes down. The spinners being so effective. This Mulpani wicket. Tried to play towards the cover region, just got that outside edge of the bat. It's a 9th wicket that has fallen.
The score is now 103 runs. So now we see the last batter walking at the center for Mokshada school. Captain Samyam Nepal will be quite disappointed with the performances they have put up in this game. When I spoke with him during the toss, he said something about 140-50 plus is the total they are looking forward to in this game, but he will be quite disappointed. He was looking good, Captain Samyam Nepal. He played some elegant looking drives, some blistering boundaries, but he didn't last long. And at the moment, Mokshada school now 103 runs on the board, losing 9 wickets, 18th over in progress. This time going for a big drive, switching his bat, but no connection with the ball whatsoever.
Yeah, and they need to bat out these 2 overs. Get the total around 120 plus. That would be a competitive game. End of the over.
18 overs gone. It's now 103 runs on the board for loss of 9 wickets.
Another off spinner. That was an arm ball. You could see the curl away from the bat. Nicely played down the ground for a single. See the coaches, the school of the DAV, the coach of the DAV school, Mr. Punendra Jha, is so into the game, standing on the boundary line, guiding, and it's another round out. Team has lost all the 10 wickets. Mokshada wouldn't have expected that. And the first innings closes out for 104, the 19th over. So many runouts seen here in this game. Sanjay, what's the reason for it? Is it because of the big space they are playing in?
I think it's because of the pressure cooker game. This is a grand finale match, let me tell you. Before this one, they were playing league matches. So league matches, what happens, even if you lose one game, you can make up by winning more upcoming games. But this is a pressure cooker game, semi-final match. It's a knockout game. So I think that is the reason that when the pressure went into their mind and they could not play according to the best of their abilities, and they are all out for just 104 runs. It's a low total. I think captain will be very much disappointed with the performance of his team. Now it will be up to the bowlers how to defend this total. They need to pick wickets when they come out defending the total. They have to make sure that they pick up a couple of wickets in the power play itself, so they can apply pressure on the batting side. Otherwise, this match is as far as over for them. So that's the news from the Upper International Cricket Ground. The first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Level Tournament. Mokshada School winning the toss and batting first. They could muster just 104 runs before they were bundled out, which means the target is 105 runs for DAV School when they come out, chasing the target to win the game and to make a place for themselves in the grand finale for tomorrow. But we will come to know in a moment, in just next minutes of break time. Keep on watching Castaman Television.
So we are back with the live action of the second semi-final of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Tournament here in Mulpani. Winning the toss, Mokshada decided to bat first, but the things didn't go according to their plan. The whole team was all out for 104 runs. So DAV will be out in the middle, trying to achieve that target of 105 to win and place themselves in the final. The winner of this match will be facing Sainik Avashya Mahavidyalaya in the grand finale, which will happen tomorrow here in Mulpani International Cricket Stadium. So very ideal field set. Just two fielders allowed outside that 30-yard circle. So they've got a deep fine leg and a deep third man trying to protect the boundary. So 106 is the revised score given by the official scorer for us. So DAV will have to chase 106 runs. Dancing down the wicket into the very first delivery. Wow, they are in a hurry. It looks like DAV is not going to hold back. The target is not what they expected, to be very honest. 106 in T20Is these days is not much of a score. As we've seen in IPL, there are plenty of 200 plus scores being scored and chased, by the way. Those 200 runs used to be match winner score in ODIs in the past. In the meantime, the batters played the ball high up in the air. The fielder running covered a lot of ground, did lots of work. But that was the last very touch where he couldn't just hold onto the ball. So in the meantime, I've been joined by my friend Sanjeev here in the comm box. Welcome back, Sanjeev.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you very much, Baji. Good afternoon, everybody watching the live telecast of the first edition of this Jaykumar Nath. And what's for us appeal? Ball drifting down the leg side. No reaction from the umpire. So Kiran, in fact, I just got mistake while pronouncing your name, my dear friend. So 106 is the revised target for DV school. Sometimes, though the target looks a small one, sometimes it could be very tricky as well.
In my experience, what I've seen in cricket is low scoring games are even more fun to watch because they always come to a very tight finish. Maybe that is one of the reasons why DAV doesn't want to take any more chances. They are like, the batters are approaching very aggressive game plan to start with. They are coming down the wicket, trying to smack every ball. Maybe they want to ease the pressure by, getting those 40-50 important runs during the power play. Keep the opponents under pressure and then go about the business from there, because once you make 50 plus, not losing much of the wicket, chasing 106, it's not going to be very hard for them.
Yeah, that strategy is okay, fine, but if you lose too many wickets, then it will backfire your campaign. So here what happened, there was a chance in this where you were the ballooning up but the ball just falling short of the fielder. Had they taken that catch, I think it would have been better for them, but it wasn't to be the case this time. The ball was in a slot, driving firmly towards the mid-off region just for a single run. So first over is completed.
Yeah, they were very aggressive with their approach, but they couldn't do much with the bat. Being very honest, there's a couple of singles, maybe 2 or 3 runs on the board. They're poised so far. So, being very brutally honest, Mokshada is in this state because a lot of their batting dependent on one guy, Samyam Nepal, who was batting magnificently. Started up pretty well, mind you, today as well. But it was just that one particular delivery where he lost his cool and then happened to play that ball up in the air, and the story went one way from that particular moment.
Definitely losing the captain, the wicket in the very early part of the innings, derailed the innings. Had he stayed there for quite some time, then the total would have been a different one than eventually what they got. So now the thing has been done. Now they have to make up for the deficiencies by the good bowling. They have to pick wickets at regular intervals. That's the only way they can go on to win the game, because having seen these two batters, they are going to play too many shots. They have already shown their intentions very clear that they are not going to bog down. They are going to play their shots.
Absolutely. The thing is, low scoring games, as I've already mentioned, is never an easy thing to do, because the pitch is doing a bit as well. As you can see on that occasion, a huge shout from the slip fielder. The keeper was not interested, and the umpire will follow the keeper rather than the slip fielder, I must tell you.
It was a bit over optimistic appeal, which negatived the appeal by umpire. Ravindra Gupta was unmoved, not interested. Though there was a vociferous appeal, as you said, the wicketkeeper didn't, support the appeal for the bowlers. That was the reason umpire wasn't interested.
Slide fumble. He couldn't hold on to the ball. The ball raced towards the boundary, crashing that fielder in the soft cover position to the boundary for a magnificent four.
It was a terrific shot, timed it superbly, bisecting the fielder, and the ball traveling to the sweeper cover region for 4 runs.
Well, the intentions are very clear from DAV. It is go about the business hard, and go about the business fast.
So 7 runs on the board for them. This is the second over in progress for the innings. 106 is the target they are chasing to win the game. So these two batters are trying to make the best utilization of the power play. In 6 overs power play, you can't have more than 2 fielders. So these two batters trying to play aerial shots, and trying to play some big boundaries and score runs quickly as possible.
That was a beautiful response from the bowler, offering the width. There was a hint of bounce off the pitch on that occasion, because the keeper had to grab the ball really high. So some exciting aspect for the spin bowlers as well. Here he comes again. Left arm medium pitchers. How many of left arm medium pitchers Nepal is producing? And to see in this under 16 label, it's another amazing fact, and the story continues. Another boundary. The intentions, as I told you in the very first over, is very clear. They are not going to hold back. They are in a hurry to finish this game and fix their spot into the final. DAV.
Definitely, they are here with a positive frame of mind, playing their shots, hitting boundaries at their will at the moment. Once again, this time they were quicker one, played it away.
One thing I'm not understanding here, Sanjeev, is the ball's fairly new. The sun was up, so the pitch is really dry. So we might get some movement off the pitch for the medium pacer, as well as the winds blowing very finely into the ground. So, implementing a youngster starting the proceedings with spin ball, I don't think it's a very ideal strategy to my liking. Well, the bowler is proving me wrong. Crashed it into the stump, but mind you, that ball was not moving at all. It was the false shot from the batter, being over ambitious, trying to hit cross the line, beaten completely. So it's like you miss, I hit. The first wicket for DAV falls.
Yeah, that was a straighter delivery, pitched on the middle stump, but the batter, he played a false shot, trying to play across the line, and he paid the penalty. So the wicket number 1 goes down for Davis School at the total of 10 runs on the board. This time driven for run out. That's a tragic way of getting run out. The ball was driven and the bowler took out his hand trying to stop the ball. Ball kissing the slightest part of his finger and crashing onto the non-striker stumps, and the batter was backing up. He was out of the crease and getting run out. What a tragic way of getting run out.
The most unfortunate way a batter can ever be dismissed, in the most merciless style, I must say. You know, you hit the ball very straight, you are running for a run, the fielder, the bowler just happens to take a small bit of touch, deflection onto the stump. You are walking on the way back to your pavilion. Very unfortunate dismissal, but nevertheless, jersey number 9, Samyam Nepal, the guy who rose and shone with the bat throughout the tournament, is doing a great job for his side with the ball in his hand, though it wasn't directly his wicket. But I must say, the effort that he put in to get connect to the ball did the trick. Second wicket perishes for DAV.
So 2 wickets gone down, couple of wickets they have captured. Davis School, and definitely, that was a terrific delivery. Bounce as well, trying to drive the ball but missing it completely. So couple of wickets. Now you can see the body language of Mokshada School. You can see it looks very positive. And this man, having faltered with his batting, now he is trying to make up with his bowling. So this is what happens if you are an all-rounder, like if you can bat and bowl as well. So what the opportunity lies with you. If you fail in batting, you can make up in bowling. If you fail in bowling, you can make up in your batting.
Oh, was there an nick? Was there a nick? That ball was traveling. That's what I was talking about, Sanjeev, when I was talking earlier about from both sides they could have implemented the medium pacer. Look at the bounce that Samyam is getting off the pitch. If you can have the same pressure on the other side, I'm very sure the story will be very different, and it's gonna be very, very, very hard for DAV.
Definitely, they just can't afford to lose 2 minutes. Once again, Wasifar's appeal, but this time unmoved. The ball going down leg side. That was in swinger as well. Let me tell you, ball the pitching and coming back very sharply, but the ball was drifting down the leg side, which certainly saved the batter.
With the bowling action that Samyam has, is he will get a natural movement of the pitch, and he bowls very wide of the stump. So the ball will angle towards the leg side naturally. In the meantime, that's a beautiful shot. Trying to break the shackles, hit it on his merit. The ball travels towards the boundary. DAV will be needing some of those to release the pressure, because they've already lost 2 wickets after that aggressive start.
Definitely, they will be looking to, come off the pressure, trying to break the shackles. This time it was a loosener from Samyam, pitching up, and the batter was too good, picking up it and driving it beautifully towards the mid-off region, accumulating 4 runs. So that's a good over bowled by Samyam, in which it got a wicket, though it was in the form of run out. So 2 wickets down, is 15 runs on the board.
Sanjeev, is we were talking about the sponsors who are supporting the game, from different sectors, from different authorities, and one of them that I noticed was Team 11, the first fantasy app of Nepal. So if you were to choose who will be 3 bowlers from Nepal side playing the World Cup, who will be in your Team 11? Who will be the 3 bowlers that you will have in your team from Nepal side for the upcoming World Cup?
You mean to say the teams, the players who are already in the team? Or
Of course.
You were talking about the fast bowlers.
You
need
give
to
me the
have the fast
combination.
bowlers,
You
yeah.
make your team. You be the manager.
I'll be the
I'm
manager.
asking about in your Team 11, how many of the of the bowlers you will keep if you have to choose any 3?
Okay, it depends upon the type of the pitch we are going to play, the type of the players the opposition side will be having. So depend, looking about all these conditions, then I will make my decision that who are the bowlers I will going to have in my team.
There, I need 3 names. Any 3 names if you were the manager and if you have to make the team. Who will be in your team 11?
Gulshan Jha, one of them. You mean to say that the main bowlers, Gulshan Jha, then we have the Lalit Rajbamshi, then we have Sompal Khami.
Okay, 3. Sompal,
Yeah.
Gulshan and Lalit.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the ball rushed towards the boundary for another 4. So, what about 3 batters in your team 11 that we will never miss from Nepal side?
No doubt about it. Captain Rohit Kumar Paudel, Deepinder Singh Airy, and Arif Sheikh.
Arif Sheikh, okay, he is going with the full place. You know, those match winners who will be in the side in his team 11 was Sanjeev, and then he opted to go with one very pace bowler, Sompal Kami, one medium pacer, Gulshan Kumar Jha, and the spin guy, Lalit Kumar Rajbansi. Okay, very well done. In the meantime, here DAV are trying to capitalize and make a respectable total within that power play that will ease the pressure for them. We are witnessing this live game from Mulpani Cricket Stadium here in Mulpani. From where I'm seeing, the pitch looks absolutely gorgeous. The outfield's beautiful. Our friend from Bangladesh, the match curator, has done a superb job. Being very honest, I haven't seen such a good looking cricket ground in Nepal so far.
Definitely, he's done a wonderful job. And the most thing about that guy is that I have met that guy, the man from Bangladesh. He's a cool guy, very jovial type of fellow, and he's a hard worker as well. I've always found him, whenever I have come over here, I have seen him walking till the late hours. He walks till 8, 9, sometimes at 9 o'clock as well for the preparation of the ground. He will, go at the ground, mix along with the groundsman, and he will provide his suggestions. He is the one, you will find him on the ground preparing the pitch. So he's a very hard working guy and a very good human being as well.
Nice shot. The ball's racing towards the boundary. The fielder is there, protecting the boundary. Will cut it off. Yeah, talking about Momin, he is a wonderful human being. We do have regular chats. He's here in the com box with us, and one thing he always says is cricket is something that he cannot keep himself away from. He is very passionate about it, and being very honest, the pitch that he has given us after he took over the ground in Mulpani is simply unbelievable.
So 4 was gone. It's now 14 runs on the board for DAV School. Losing 2 wickets, they are chasing a target of 106 runs to win the game in the second semi-final match of the first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under-16 Interschool Cricket Tournament being played at Upper International Mulpani Cricket Ground. Once again, Captain Samyam Nepal comes on to bowl. He was in the process of getting rid of a batter in the previous over when he had the batter run out through his deflecting the ball through his hands onto the stumps at non-striker's end.
And Sanjeev, you know what? While making the ground, of course, Momin has done a wonderful job making this field look of international standards. But he's not the only man behind the picture. There are 7 ladies and 3 gentlemen who work day and night along with our curator to give us the pitch and the ground that we are seeing and being proud of. So a big, big, big thank you from all of us to the ground staff of Mulpani Cricket Stadium.
Definitely, they have done a praiseworthy job, and we need to give them a pat on the back for the wonderful job they have done, because without their hard work, this time playing the ball, and the ball will be fielded at the deep backward point boundary region, and the batters are through for a couple of runs. So the hard work put up by the groundsman, the pitch curator, it's a wonderful job they have done. A lot of people involved. The pitch you can see the pitch, the way it has been prepared. It's like you have to take care of a small kid. How a mother takes care of a kid, you have to take care of this pitch as well. You have to water at what point of time you have to water it, grass cutting, rolling, and a lot of hard work goes into preparing this pitch.
And one thing he said me while I was having a conversation is he is gonna give this ground a very different style that nobody has seen so far. Once we have an international game being played in Mulpani, trust me, we are gonna see a whole different view of the ground. That's what's been promised, and I'm very eagerly waiting for it.
It will be a good day when we see different kind of pitch. Currently we have 7 strips here, so different pitch, 7 strips.
Yeah, and then before that it was in, I think it was in chessboard style, the grass were cut in that, and that also looked very fabulous. I even shared the picture in my Facebook once I saw the picture. It was that mesmerizing. So, you know, like, it takes a lot of hard work, lot of talent, you know, those experience and everything counts. In the meantime, experience and holding the nerve is something Mokshada will be needing to get the desired result in the tournament to proceed to the final.
Definitely, DV School, they are at the moment, they have lost a couple of wickets. 5 overs gone, it's now so 5 overs gone, it's 28 runs on the board for DV School. They are chasing 106 runs to win the game. They have lost a couple of wickets.
Yeah, but the thing for the advantage that DAV holds is they don't need to rush to get to the target. They can afford to play dot balls at the moment, you know, get those 1s and 2s, keep the scoreboard ticking exactly like the shot he played, you know, just play it along the ground. Do not take risk. Even if you have to take the risk, you have to be very calculative. Chip the ball up in the air, clear the infield, get those occasional boundaries, or just place the ball in the gaps and get those 1s and 2s. It's still, I've been saying continuously, a grooming process for the youngsters. But, you know, this sort of situation is where your mind is tested, your temperament is tested, and your skill is tested. So we are yet to see, will the temperament of the bowler win, or will it be the batters who will keep their nerves calm?
Definitely, the temperament will be tested for the batting side. Target is not a big one, so they have the liberty of taking their own time. They don't have to play too many fancy shots to reach down the target. They have 8 wickets in hand, still plenty of overs to go. 106 is the target they are chasing to win the game. This time, quicker delivery outside the ostrom, playing missing completely, quicker delivery.
So one thing, if you are watching the game from your home, and if you are a youngster trying to groom yourself to play in the international level or even the national level, when you are playing in this sort of turf situation where there is a proper pitch, proper outfield, as a bowler, it is very important that you always wear the spikes, because the pitch will be very slippery, mind you. It might look very dry and stuff, but when you actually go and bowl there with the sports shoes on, there are so many chances that you will split your leg. There might be some serious injuries. So wearing spikes to hold the movement, especially to the pace bowlers, if you are bowling medium pace or if you are a pace bowler, it is very mandatory to control your follow through. For that, it's very important that you wear the spikes. So if you get trained using the spikes from very young age, once you come to a level where you are playing your game to your will, trust me, those spikes wearing, the exercise, the practice that you do every day is going to help you immensely.
Definitely, putting on the spike shoes will give them a proper grip as well at the final stride of the bowling, especially for the fast bowlers. So definitely they will learn, as it's a learning process for these youngsters. So that's the end of the over now. So some 30 runs on the board after the completion of 6 overs, losing 2 wickets for DAV School.
पहिलो पावर प्लेको समाप्तिमा डिएभी स्कुलले 30 रन बनाएको छ आफ्नो 2 विकेट गुमाएर भने 106 रनको लक्ष्यलाई पछ्याइरहेको छ यस मूलपानी क्रिकेट स्टेडियममा। जयकुमार नाथ शाह मेमोरियल अन्डर 16 स्कुल टुर्नामेन्ट चलिरहेको छ। आज दोस्रो सेमी फाइनल चलिरहेको छ। मोक्षदा र डिएभी स्कुलको विरुद्धमा टस जितेर मोक्षदाले पहिला ब्याटिङ गर्ने निर्णय गरेको थियो, तर त्यो निर्णय सही साबित हुन सकेन। 105 रनको स्कोरमा पुरै टिम समेटिन पुग्यो भने डिएभीले आक्रामक सुरुवात गर्ने प्रयास गरे तापनि आफ्नो 2 विकेट गुमाएको छ। 30 रन बनाइसकेको छ पावर प्लेमा। द गुड थिङ इज तर यहाँबाट पनि खेल वाइड ओपन छ। अझै 2टा क्विक विकेट गएको खण्डमा डेन्जरस हुन सक्छ भन्दा भन्दै अर्को विकेट गुमाउन पुगेको छ। फ्लिपर बालेका थिए ब्याटरले कम्प्लिटली डिसिभ भए, स्टम्पमा बल लाग्न पुगेको छ। तेस्रो झट्का र यो सँगसँगै कमेन्ट्री बक्समा मलाई जोइन गर्दैछन् सायद मोक्षदाको लकी म्यास्कट शरद भेसवाकर।
धन्यवाद किरणजी। म त्यही अगाडि मोक्षदाको कोच र मेन्टरहरूसँग कुरा गर्दै थिएँ। उनीहरूले यहाँ भएको ट्यालेन्टहरूको बारेमा यति कुरा गर्दै थिए, मलाई यति खुसी लागेको छ यो सबै कुरा देखेर। यस्तो स्किल्ड प्लेयरहरू चाहिँ एज अ कोच काम गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ मोक्षदाको लागि। इभन द्याव स्कुलको लागि पनि पूर्णेन्द्रजी जो चाहिँ धेरै समयदेखि कोचिङ गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ स्कुल लेभलमा। सो यहाँ भविष्य चाहिँ उज्जवल देखिन्छ यो यङ क्रिकेटर्सहरूको।
अवश्य पनि हामीले क्रिकेट हेर्दाखेरि यो टुर्नामेन्टमा पनि देखिरहेको छौँ नि, जसरी सटहरू खेलिरहेका छन्। लाइक दे आर प्लेइङ प्रपर क्रिकेटिङ सट के। यो होइन कि आएर एउटा बच्चा आएर स्लग सट खेलिरहेको छ, छैन नि त। प्रपर क्रिकेटिङ सट देखिरहेको छौँ भने त्यसको पछाडि होमवर्क त धेरै नै भएको हुनुपर्छ होइन। जसरी मेन्सन गर्नुभयो लामो समयदेखि कोच गरिरहेका लाइक द डिग्निटरिजहरू जसरी क्रिकेटमा इन्भल्भ हुनुभएको छ। र अर्को एउटा क्रेडिट चाहिँ स्कुललाई पनि दिनुपर्छ होला सायद, कोच हायर गरेर स्पोर्ट्सलाई क्रिकेटलाई प्रमोट गर्ने हिसाबले कोच हायर गरेर जसरी ग्रुमिङ गरिराख्नु भएको छ। सरद हाम्रो बेलामा त्यो पाएको भए त लेभलै अर्को हुन्थ्यो होला है।
अफकोर्स अब हामी त टिभी नै हेरेर सिक्या हुँदैन। बट देन लकिली मैले चाहिँ एभरेस्ट क्रिकेट कोचिङ सेन्टर भनेर थियो रातोपुलमा, जो चाहिँ हाम्रो नेपालको फर्स्ट कोच हुनुहुन्थ्यो अरुण अर्याल सर। उहाँको अन्डरमा चाहिँ 6-7 वर्ष हामीले सिक्न पायौँ र म पनि एकाडेमी कल्चरबाटै आएको हो लकिली। या इट्स गुड टु सी। अब होपफुली अझै बढी कोचेसहरू आउनुहुन्छ र डेफिनेटली तपाईँले भने जस्तै अझै यो स्कुल क्रिकेट चाहिँ बढ्नु धेरै नै जरुरी छ। हामीले इभन श्रीलङ्कामा देख्न सक्छौँ, इभन बङ्गलादेशमा हाम्रो अहिले यहाँको क्युरेटर हुनुहुन्छ, त्यहाँको स्कुल क्रिकेट धेरै नै अगाडि बढिसकेको छ। अझै लङ्गर फर्मेटमा 2 डेजहरू गर्न पाए स्कुल क्रिकेटमा चाहिँ अझै त्यो टेम्परामेन्ट बिल्ड हुन्छ गेमको लागि। इट्स नट ओन्ली वान डे क्रिकेटको लागि बट T20मा पनि काहीँ न काहीँ छोटो पिरियड्समा चाहिँ 6-7 ओभरको पिरियड पनि टेम्परामेन्ट चाहिने हुन्छ।
एकदमै चाहिन्छ। र अर्को कुरा के भन्दाखेरि द प्लेयर्स विल बी टेस्टेड इन द सेन्स कि उनीहरूको फिजिकल एबिलिटिजहरू पनि ग्रुम भएर जान्छ। जब हामी 2 डेयर्स खेलाउँछौँ, एक दिनभरि ग्राउन्डमा बसेर ब्याटिङ गर्नु पऱ्यो, एक दिनभरि बलिङ फाल्नु पऱ्यो, त्यो स्ट्यामिना बिल्डअप त सबैभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट फ्याक्टर रहन्छ। हामी क्रिकेट खेल्दाखेरि हामीलाई जगत गुरु हुन्थ्यो, जगत टमाटा। उहाँको प्राइमरी चिज हुन्थ्यो कि जहिले पनि वर्क अन फिटनेस। यु क्यान प्ले द गेम, वर्क अन फिटनेस। अब ग्राउन्डमा ओर्लेर फिटै छैन भने तिमी खेल्न कसरी सक्छौ। सो जगत गुरुको त्यो एउटा चिज म जिन्दगीभर बिर्सिँदैन। हामीलाई त्यो ग्राउन्डको 7 राउन्ड 8 राउन्ड लगाएर अनि बल फाल भन्नुहुन्थ्यो। बट त्यो मात्र एउटा यस्तो चिज थियो कि मलाई 50 ओभरको गेममा बिचमा राखेर खेल्दा पनि आई नेभर फेल टायर्ड, बिकज मेरो बडी त्यो चिजको लागि युज टु भइसकेको छ। र 15, 16, 14 वर्षको केटाकेटीलाई हामीले 50 ओभर्स गेम खेलाएर त्यो टेम्परामेन्ट ग्रुम गऱ्यो भने त अझै राम्रो हुनसक्छ। इन द मेन टाइम मोक्षदा इज कमिङ ब्याक स्ट्रङ्गर। चौथो विकेटको पतन भएको छ यहाँ डिएभीको। अब चाहिँ खेल 50-50 मा झरेको छ शरद।
एब्सोल्युटली एकदम सेमी फाइनल नकआउट म्याच र प्रेसर इज अन। अब लगातार विकेट गइराखेको छ ड्याभको लागि र यो 100 रनको 104 को स्कोर पनि अब चाहिँ एकदम इन्ट्रेस्टिङ हुनेछ यो गेम जस्तो लागिरहेछ। 50-50 भने जस्तै हेर्दैछौँ यो गेम चाहिँ कतातिर पल्टिन्छ।
आजको खेलमा चाहिँ हामी रेगुलरली स्कोर अपडेट गर्न असमर्थ भएका छौँ, किन भन्दा टेक्निकल ग्लिचेसको कारणले हाम्रो स्क्रिनमा अहिलेसम्म पनि स्कोर अपडेट्स भइरहेको छैन। तर हामी प्रयास गरिरहेका छौँ त्यो चिजलाई तपाईँहरूको सामु पस्किनको लागि। हामीलाई टेलिभिजनमा हेरिराख्नु भएको छ अवश्य पनि उहाँहरूको स्क्रिनमा भने स्कोर अपडेट भइरहेको हुनुपर्छ। हामी फाइनलमा पक्कै पनि यो कमी कमजोरीलाई सुधार्ने प्रयास गर्नेछौँ। यसैबीच बडी ल्याङ्ग्वेज कम्प्लिटली चेन्ज भएको छ मोक्षदाको प्लेयरहरूको। 105 रन मात्रको स्कोर छ भनेर जुन माइन्डसेट लिएर ओर्लिनु भएको थियो हाउ क्विकली कपल अफ विकेट्स क्यान चेन्ज द मोमेन्टम अफ द गेम त्यही भएर क्रिकेट चाहिँ भेरी अनप्रिडिक्टेबल के लास्ट मोमेन्टसम्म पनि वी हेभ सिन लाइक 10 नम्बर र 11 नम्बरको ब्याटरले 40-50 रन हानेको पनि देख्छौँ होइन अग्रेसिभ स्टार्ट भयो रन फ्लो आइरहेको थियो अचानक 2टा विकेट गयो त्यसपछि अर्को 2टा गयो 4 विकेट जाने क्रममा अब गेममा चाहिँ कसको हातमा छ भनेर भन्न पनि नसकिने अवस्था रहेको छ
इम्प्रेसिभ देखिरहेछ हाम्रो मोक्षदा स्कुलको बलिङ अट्याक पनि यहाँ साइड एङ्गलबाट हेर्दाखेरि डिसेन्ट पेस पनि देखिरहेको छ
एब्सोल्युटली अब अघि पनि मैले कुरा गरिरहेको थिएँ कि सञ्जीव दाईसँग कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो अफ द पिचको त्यो जुन बााउन्स पाइरहेको छ नि there should be certain pace involved in that.
Also, you must give credit to our curator here, Mr. Mamun, who has done a fantastic job.
Mamun and team the another level ma pugisakyo यो ग्राउन्ड हामीले
ग्राउन्डको डिजाइनहरु कहिले पनि देखेको थिएन यस्तो हामीले
यो दिस थिङ्स आर ह्यापनिङ सो इजिली के हामीले कपाल काट्न जाँदाखेरि हुन्छ नि आर्मी कट काट्ने कि के काट्ने भने जस्तो त्यसै गरेर लाइक पर्फेक्ट सेपमा
हाम्रोमा अलि कपाल त घटिसकेको छ किरण सर
आइ एम टकिङ अबाउट द पास्ट डेज ब्रदर अहिलेको बारेमा कुरा गर्यो भने त इट विल गो अनदर वे लेट्स नट गो इन देयर तर हुन्छ नि त्यो डिजाइन्सहरू लास्ट टाइम हामी त्यो चेस बोर्डको डिजाइनमा देखाएको थियौँ पिचलाई अहिले स्ट्रेट लाइन्सको डिजाइनमा छ अनि मोमुन हेज प्रमिस्ड अस द्याट अर्को इन्टरनेसनल टुर्नामेन्टमा अहिलेसम्म कसैले नदेखेको डिजाइन आउँदैछ अरे how exciting yeah?
absolutely अस्ति नै हामी रुटिन अफ नेपाल बन्दमा पनि देख्न सक्थ्यौँ जुन चाहिँ एकदमै फेमस प्लेटफर्म हो मिडियामा अहिले त्यसमा हामीले यो ग्राउन्डको डिजाइन देखिरहेको थियौँ ड्रोन शटबाट इट्स फ्यान्टास्टिक टु सी
and it's fantastic to see these young guns battling out in the middle showing their skills cricket is winning मैले देखेको cricket is grooming cricket is signing in Nepal and it's a wonderful thing to witness कि यति धेरै talented youngsters हरु भोलिको दिनमा नेपालको नेशनल साइडमा नक गर्नेछन् हामीले त आज भ्यालीको मात्रै हेरिरहेको छौँ शरदजी नेपाल भरिबाट खोजेर यो लेभलको प्लेयर्सहरु अन्डर 16 टुर्नामेन्टमा स्कुल पढिरहेको बेलामा हामीले यस्तो ट्यालेन्ट पाउँछौँ भने काठमाडौँमा मात्र नेपालबाट सबै ट्यालेन्ट निस्केर भोलि नेशनल टिममा पुग्दाखेरि त्यो टिम कस्तो देखिन्छ त्यो सपना देखेर अहिले सोच्दाखेरि पनि आई गेट गुज बम्स
एक्ज्याक्टली यस्तै टुर्नामेन्ट अरू ठाउँमा पनि भएर त्यो रिजनल टिमबाट अझै यस्तो कम्पिटिसन्सहरू होल नेपालमा भयो भने चाहिँ एकअर्कासँग जुन चाहिँ नेसनल लेभलमा हुन्छ यो स्कुल लेभलमा पनि हुन एकदम जरुरी देखिया छ र त्यो यङ बेला नै हामीले उनीहरूको ट्यालेन्ट आइडेन्टिफाई गर्नको खण्डमा चाहिँ फ्युचर चाहिँ एकदमै ब्राइट हुन्थ्यो नेपालको त्यो ट्यालेन्टहरूलाई अर्ली स्टेजमा क्याच गर्न सकेमा
अनि अर्को कुरा नि सरजी हामी क्रिकेटको बारेमा कुरा गरिरहेको छौँ होइन द बलर्स आर बलिङ एक्सेप्सनली वेल एट द मोमेन्ट मोक्षदा अलिकति हावी देखिन्छ डिएभी माथि तर अर्को राम्रो चिज आज बिहान म ग्राउन्डमा आइरहेको बेलामा पेरेन्ट्सहरूले बच्चालाई बाइकमा हालेर गाडीमा हालेर लिएर आइराख्नु भएको थियो एन्ड इट्स वन्डरफुल टु सी यो पेरेन्ट्स सपोर्टिङ यु इन यो ग्रुमिङ फेज होइन भोलि गएर मेरो छोरा नेपालको लागि खेल्नेछ भनेर आज जसरी छोराछोरीलाई ग्रुम गराइराख्नु भएको छ द्याट इज अ वन्डरफुल थिङ टु विटनेस हाम्रो बेलामा के हुन्थ्यो क्रिकेटमा त्यति स्कोप पनि थिएन अनि अलिकति अबेरसम्म क्रिकेट खेल्यो भने घरबाट गाली खाइन्छ कि भन्ने डर लागेर आउँथ्यो त्यति बेला चाहिँ होइन अहिले अब प्लेयरहरूको पारिश्रमिकको कुराहरूदेखि लिएर उनीहरूले पाउने फेसिलिटीको कुरा देखेर एक्सपोजरदेखिको कुरा देखेर रिकग्निसनदेखि सबै चिजमा हेऱ्यौँ भने चाहिँ होइन हामीले क्रिकेट खेल्न सुरु गर्दा केही थिएन मतलब लेट्स टक अबाउट 20-30 इयर्समा क्रिकेट हेज गन टु अनदर लेभल इन नेपाल होइन एउटा करियर बन्ने सेक्टर भइसक्यो क्या क्रिकेट पनि एन्ड आई फिल सो प्राउड एन्ड अनर्ड टु सर्भ दिस ब्युटिफुल गेम
एक्ज्याक्टली यो चाहिँ अब के भन्ने लाइक यो मलाई लाग्छ 2014 को वर्ल्ड कप हामी जब फर्स्ट टाइम खेल्यौँ त्यो बेलादेखि यो सिनारियो चेन्ज भयो त्यो बेलामा सायदै कोही पेरेन्टले चाहिँ ब्याग बोकेर ल्याउनु हुन्थ्यो होला बच्चाहरूको बट अहिले तपाईँले भने जस्तै त्यो सिनारियो चेन्ज भएको देख्दाखेरि चाहिँ अत्यन्त खुसी लाग्छ र आउँदो समयमा यस्तै सपोर्ट पाउने हो भने पेरेन्ट्सबाट डेफिनेटली यो स्पोर्ट्समा चाहिँ एउटा एज अ करियर पनि लिन सक्ने ठाउँ देखिन्छ नेपालमा फ्युचर
एकदमै जयकुमार नाथ शाहले देख्नुभएको त्यो क्रिकेटलाई नेपालमा ठुलो बनाउने सपना आज उहाँकै मेमोरियलमा एउटा क्रिकेट टुर्नामेन्ट हुँदा जसरी यङ्स्टर्सहरूलाई हामीले यहाँ खेलेको देखिरहेका छौँ अवश्य पनि उहाँको आत्माले माथिबाट शान्ति पाएको हुनुपर्छ
एब्सोल्युटली उहाँलाई सम्झिँदाखेरि यति खुसी लागेको छ कि उहाँको नामबाट यो टुर्नामेन्ट भएको छ डेफिनेटली काठमाडौँ डिस्ट्रिक्टलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद दिनुपर्छ यो यत्रो स्कुल लेभलको टुर्नामेन्ट अर्को विकेटको पतन भएको छ यहाँ इनसाइड एज लागेर आई थिङ्क बोल्ड हुनुभएको छ ब्याटर.
अब चाहिँ डिएभी ठुलो सङ्कटमा परेको छ. 5औं विकेटको पतन भएको छ. हाफ वे अफ द साइड इज अलरेडी ब्याक टु द पभिलियन. मैले अघि नै खेलको सुरुमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि भनिरहेको थिएँ शरद कि जहिले पनि लो स्कोरिङ गेम्स आर द वन्स द्याट अलवेज गिभ्स अस द बिगेस्ट सरप्राइजेस, राइट. 105 रन 6 रन भन्दाखेरि क्रिकेटमा अब स्पेसली जब आइपिएल हेरिरहेको छौँ अहिले 200 रन्स बिङ चेज सो इजिली होइन, त्यो टेम्परामेन्टमा जान्छ नि त. 105 त इजिली अचिभ हुन्छ. बट लुक एट द ब्युटी अफ दिस गेम. त्यो बलरको टेम्परामेन्टलाई चाहिँ म सल्युट गर्छु क्या. यो सानो उमेरमा 105 रन छ भनेर दे आर नट गिभिङ अप. दे ह्याभ द्याट फाइटिङ इन्स्टिङ्क्ट एन्ड स्पिरिट. द्याट्स वाट दे आर डिस्प्लेइङ आउट इन द मिडल.
डेफिनेटली. अनि यता मोक्षदाको बलिङ हेर्दाखेरि पनि एकदमै डिसेन्ट स्ट्रङ बलिङ एट्याक देखिन्छ. चाहे त्यो पेस बलर होस् या स्पिनर होस्, उहाँहरूको लाइन एन्ड लेन्थ, उहाँहरूको पेस, उहाँको भेरिएसन्स हेर्दाखेरि उहाँहरूले डेफिनेटली काहीँ न काहीँ क्रिकेट चाहिँ एकदम राम्रै तरिकाले सिक्नु भएको जस्तो देखिन्छ. र क्रेडिट पनि जान्छ जो उहाँहरूको कोचेसहरू हुनुहुन्छ, राजेश पुलामी, मन्जित श्रेष्ठ, जसले चाहिँ नेपालको टिमको लागि खेलिसक्नु भएको छ. सो उहाँहरूको एक्सपिरियन्स बाँटेको देखेर चाहिँ उहाँहरूको स्किल बढेको नै देखिन्छ.
एकदमै है. त्यो बलिङ फाल्ने एक्सनदेखि लिएर त्यो आफ्नो टाइम लिएर. वान थिङ आई लाइक इज यु नो एज अ बलर नर्मली यङ हुँदाखेरि चाँडै फाल्न हतार हुन्छ नि. लुक एट दिस पिपल, दे आर होल्डिङ अप, दे आर टेकिङ देयर टाइम, मेकिङ द ब्याटर वेट. त्यो पनि त एउटा साइकोलोजिकल एडभान्टेज आउने गर्छ बलरहरूको लागि. र युथ 15-16 वर्षको उमेरमा त्यो मेच्योरिटी आउनु भनेको त लाइक हुन्छ नि क्रिकेटिङ सेन्स कति माथि होला.
एब्सोल्युटली. अघि उहाँको कोचसँग कुरा गर्दै थिएँ, मन्जित श्रेष्ठ, जो चाहिँ पुलिस टिमको पनि कोच हुनुहुन्छ. उहाँले भन्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो यु क्यान सी देयर अर्को बोल्ड भएको छ यहाँ. सायद आम बल थियो, भित्र आयो बल र ब्याटरले कम्प्लिटली मिस गरे. 6औं विकेटको पतन भएको छ.
6औं विकेटको पतन भएको छ भने ठुलो सङ्कटको भुमरीमा परेको छ यति बेला डिएभी स्कुल. राम्रो सुरुवात गरेको थियो. जब त्यो अगाडिको 2 विकेट गयो त्यसपछि द स्टोरी हेज गन वान वे. मोक्षदा पूर्ण रूपमा हावी भएको छ. त्यही भएर टुर्नामेन्टमा अहिलेसम्म अनडिफिटेड टिमको रूपमा रहेको थियो मोक्षदा. जसरी ब्याटिङ गरेको थियो, संयम नेपालले जसरी ब्याटिङ गरिरहेका थिए र आज पहिलो पल्ट अन्डर प्रेसर आएको थियो त्यो लो स्कोरिङ गेमले गर्दा. But look at the captainship, look at the grooming of the players, look at their skills. Well, Mokshada is signing very high here in Mulpani.
राम्रो क्याप्टेन्सी मोक्षदा स्कुलबाट. 2टा स्लिप इन प्लेस, attacking field, which is the right way to go.
2टा स्लिप राखेको शॉर्ट कभर छ. You know, like they are going in full aggression. अनि लङ शट खेल्ने त्यो सस्पेक्सनलाई राखेर मिड अफलाई अलिकति वाइड तानेर राखिएको छ. त्यो सेटिया सर्कल बाहिर बाउन्ड्री भन्दा भित्र. अनि त्यसपछि जसरी ग्राउन्ड सेटअप, जसरी फिल्ड सेटअप गरिरहेको छ मोक्षदाले, दे हेभ डन देयर होमवर्क रियली वेल.
एब्सोल्युटली. उहाँहरू इन्भाइट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ ब्याट्सम्यानलाई, तपाईँ रिस्क लिन सक्नुहुन्छ भने लिनुहोस्. तपाईँहरूसँग 4 विकेट मात्रै छ, त्यो गट्स छ भने तपाईँ लिनुहोस्, रिस्क लिनुहोस्, हान्न जानुहोस् फिल्डरको माथिबाट.
It looks like a cobweb that Mokshada has spread to trap DAV.
एकदमै इम्प्रेस भएँ म यो लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनरबाट. उहाँले जसरी बलिङ गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ एकदम राम्रो लाइन एन्ड लेन्थमा, स्टम्प टु स्टम्प, खासै केही दिनुभएको छैन. ब्याट्सम्यानलाई मिस्टेक गर्न लल्चाइराख्नु भएको छ. यु क्यान सी देयर अगेन्स्ट द स्पिन खेल्न खोज्नु भएर आउटसाइड एच पनि लागेको थियो. केही बेर हावामा थियो बल.
So 9 ओभरको समाप्तिमा 37 रनमा 6 विकेट गुमाइसकेको छ. 106 रनको टार्गेटलाई चेज गर्दैछ यहाँ डिएभीले.
यहाँबाट डिएभीलाई गेम जित्न निकै नै ठुलो परिश्रम गर्नुपर्ने देखिन्छ. कोही न कोही ब्याटरले लास्टसम्म खेलेर टिमलाई जिताउनु पर्ने देखिन्छ. तर जुन बलिङ अट्याक छ मोक्सेदाको, यु क्यान सी देयर अगेन बिटन आउट साइड द अफ स्टम्प.
ब्युटिफुल बल. त उसको बलिङको रनअप, त्यो फ्लो, स्मुथ रनअप, स्मुथ फलो थ्रु. मैले आफ्नो 15-16 वर्षको उमेर सम्झिरहेको छु. अनि हामी जसरी खेल्ने गर्थ्यौँ र लाइक द बोइज जसरी यहाँ खेलिरहेको छन्. Wow, beautiful shot. Crashed it past gully and point, raced towards the boundary. Zasto राम्रो bowling, त्यत्तिकै क्वालिटीको shot भन्छु म यसलाई.
Yeah, slightly over pitched, wide and asking for to be hit. ब्याट्सम्यानले पुरा फाइदा उठाए त्यो बलको. स्क्वायर ड्रिभन बिट्विन द टु फिल्डर्स. यस्तै खाले सटहरू चाहिन्छ ड्याभलाई यो गेममा फिर्ता आउनको लागि.
गली र पोइन्ट राखेको बेलामा शरद त्यो बाइसेक्ट गरेर डाउन द ग्राउन्ड त्यो सट हान्न. आई थिङ्क इभन अ प्रोफेसनल क्रिकेटर हु प्लेज इन इन्टरनेसनल एरेना, इट्स नट अ पिस अफ केक फर देम टु डु.
इट्स नट अ इजी सट टु प्ले. एक्ज्याक्टली त्यो ब्याटको एङ्गल, त्यो ग्यापबाट निकाल्नु त्यो बल त्यति सजिलो थिएन. तर क्रेडिट गोज टु नम्बर 14 वाज अन स्ट्राइक. यस्तै लुज बलहरूको फाइदा उठाउनु पर्नेछ उहाँले आफ्नो टिमलाई जितको नजिक लिएर जानलाई.
अनि एउटा चिज चाहिँ मैले आज डिएभीको इनिङमा ल्यागिङ के देखिरहेको छु भन्दा त्यो रोटेसन अफ द स्ट्राइक, सिङ्गल्स एन्ड डबल्समा नगएर T20ले त्यही भएर कहिलेकाहीँ मलाई लाग्छ इट्स नट हेल्पिङ द कज अफ द ब्याटर्स. बिकज T20को रेपुटेसन भएको छ कि यु गो ओभर द टप, हिट द सट, जसले गर्दाखेरि आफ्नो मेरिट्समा खेल्न छोडिरहेको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई ब्याटर्सहरूले. अनि हामी इन्टरनेसनल एरेनामा पनि लेख्न सक्छौँ. अस्ति नेपाल खेल्दा पनि हामीले देख्यौँ ओडिआइजबाट T20मा आउँदा अथवा T20सबाट ओडिआईमा स्विच हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो टेम्परामेन्ट कतै कतै लुज हुँदो रहेछ र यु टेन टु प्ले द फल सट के. त्यो T20कै टेम्परामेन्टमा गएर म खेल्नुपर्छ. मैले 4वटा डट बल खेलेँ. यस, प्लेइङ 4 डट्स इन T20 इज क्वाइट डिफरेन्ट टु प्लेइङ 4 डट्स इन ओडिआइज. त्यो ग्रुमिङ चाहिँ यो एजबाट भयो भने द्याट्स वाइ आई भेरी मच अग्री टु शरद वेन ही सेड कि 1 डेयर्स र 2 डेयर्स गेम हुनु जरुरी छ. किन भन्दा त्यो टेम्परामेन्टलाई पनि त ग्रुम गर्नु पऱ्यो नि त, प्लेयरलाई ग्रुम गर्ने हो भने त. एन्ड द्याट इज गन प्ले अ भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट रोल फर स्योर.
एक्ज्याक्टली, राइटली सेड.
दर्शकहरूको पनि राम्रो उपस्थिति रहेको छ. गार्जियन्सहरू आउनुभएको छ, पेरेन्ट्सहरू, दाजुभाइ अफिसबाट आज शनिबारको दिन बिदा लिएर आउनु भएको छ. गेम इन्जोय गरिराख्नु भएको छ र हामीले जति सिनियर लेभलको क्रिकेट इन्जोय गरिरहेको छु मैले गेम हेर्दाखेरि, वेस्ट इन्डिज ए को गेम हेर्दा जति इन्जोय गरिरहेको थिएँ, आइ एम इक्वली इन्जोइङ द गेम इन हियर बिकज द प्लेयर्स आर प्लेइङ अनबिलिभेबल क्रिकेट.
सानो ब्रेक लिनुपर्ने अवस्था अहिले. ड्रिङ्क्स ब्रेक भएको छ. हामी फेरि आउनेछौँ केही बेरमा. हामीसँगै रहनु होला.
10 ओभरको समाप्तिमा 42 रन 6 विकेटको नोक्सानमा ड्रिङ्क्स ब्रेक भएको छ. हामी आउनेछौँ खेल सुरु हुन साथ.
We are again back to live game. Left arm spinner continuing his overs. So impressive with his bowling. Picked up couple of wickets as well. Brought a halt in the game. Still, it's not impossible. The game can be taken till the end from the DAV batters. They need to build up a partnership. That's what needed. It's a tall in stature, good high arm action, and bit of loop as well. It's not given anything away. Hardly you could see any boundary balls being bowled through the batter till now. Left alone, not given as a wide. Need to get a move on the DAV batters. 6 wickets have already gone and a big appeal and given. Look at the excitement. The bowler just tripled over while appealing. Other wicket falls down. The 7th one this time. Welcome back, Mr. Sanjeev, to the commentary box. DAV in some trouble now. Sanjeev?
Thank you, Swarat, and good afternoon, dear viewers. Yeah, definitely, dear DAV school, they are deep in trouble, having lost 7 wickets at the total of 42 runs. They are not chasing a big total, 106 runs. That's a target they are chasing, but at the moment they are losing the momentum. At the moment, they have been losing wickets at regular intervals. That has put them on the back foot. They are in a very difficult situation at the moment. Now they just have the tail enders to resurrect the innings. It becomes very important. You can see 13 and 14, the two jersey number batters at the crease, and now these two batters will have to prolong their innings. They have to stay at the wicket, and apart not only staying at the wicket, but they also will have to make sure that score runs and do not lose. They're not losing wickets. That's very important. So now DAV school, what these two batters will do now, that will be an interesting point to see whether they will take up the challenge or get bogged down. Another appeal, but umpire is not interested. That ball kept low, played on the back foot. That's end of the over as well.
Another off spinner, it seems, from the lower Mulpani ground end. Or you call it as the Kokona forest end actually. Oh, it's a leg spinner actually. That was top edged, running away towards the boundary. Batsman scampering for a second run and they completed easily.
Yeah, top edging that one, and the ball was running towards the third man boundary region, and good fielding there, pulled the ball back and stopped the ball crossing over the fence, restricting the batters from taking just a couple of runs.
So leg spinner with glasses. Do you remember any bowler in the past who had glasses and bowling leg spin?
Jaykumar Pradhan?
Anyone from the international level? Maybe Narendra Hirwani from India?
Yeah, he used to wear specs because he had an eyesight problem. So he used to wear Narendra Hirwani. He was revelation in the very first test series he had against the West Indies. Picked up the maximum number of wickets. At one point of time, he was big craze in India when he, came into limelight, picking wickets with his wily leg spin bowling. So over the years, we have seen these leg spinners come from different cattle of fish. Whenever they come, they make big impact on the international level. If you see Narendra Hirwani or Cornel Kumble, Shane Warne, our own Sandeep Lamechani, leg spinners, they are different breed of bowlers,
Absolutely. They have certainly make a mark in the international cricket, in all the franchisee leagues. You could see every team has a leg spinner. That's the impact they make in the game with their variations.
And I forgot one big name, Abdul Qadir from Pakistan. No, he wouldn't wear specs. And the one over which he bowled during Sachin had just come into, he really, thrashed him to all parts of the ground. Abdul Qadir, when Sachin was just 14 years of, I think 15 years of age, when he toured Pakistan, way back in the year 1989, I think.
They're trying a flipper, a quicker one there, given as a wide. Nice variation of attack in this bowling side of Mokshada. They have good pace bowlers early on, decent spinners in the middle. No wonder DAV is in some kind of trouble. This most important semi-final game. You could see some bit of turn as well and bounce also.
Yeah, batters under pressure now. They are not having clue of how to tackle these Mokshada bowlers. They are losing. They have lost wickets at regular intervals. Had to deliver this time. Playing, missing, edging, fielder fumbling there, and batters are through for couple of runs. Good running between the wickets by these two batters. They need to go for runs like that one every now and then. So that's the end of the over as well. 48 runs on the board after the completion of 12 overs. 7 wickets have gone down. Still a long way to go for DAV VS School. They certainly need to have partnership at this stage of the game. T20 cricket is a funny game of cricket. Couple of big overs can be a game-changing one for them. These two batters will have to put their heads down. They have to believe in themselves. They have to understand the necessity of staying at the wicket and also scoring runs. Though they are tail enders, still you got to believe in yourself. So the battle continues here at the Upper International Cricket Ground. Mokshada School taking on DAV VS School. Oh, that was a quicker one. Played it away towards the backward point region, and the batters are through for a single run. So at the start of the innings, when DAV had just begun the innings, we talked about the target, though small one, it could be tricky, and it turning out to be a trickier one at this point of time, since DAV, they have lost 7 wickets and 49 runs on the board.
Look at this bowling attack. They're giving nothing away. Bowling very tight lines in the stump. The fielders are kept back in the field, rightly saving the boundaries. That was nice bit of loop played in the leg side for a single.
That ball came back very sharply, and he played it away towards the backward square leg region, scampering for a single. And that brings a 50 as well on the board for DAV VS School. They need to score another 50 and plus 6 runs to win the game. Once again playing it down towards the short fine leg region and scampering for a single. So no runs coming in the form of singles, 1s and 2s that they should be doing, keeping the scoreboard ticking. That is very positive expect for them.
These two can bat another 2-3 overs and keep picking singles and an odd boundary here and there. It will put back the pressure to the bowling side. That's been slashed above the point, and a catch dropped in the point region.
That should have been taken by the base practical, the fielder, just number 6. The leg spin bowler dropped that catch. It should have been taken. So that's the end of the over as well. So 51 runs on the board, losing 7 wickets after the completion of 13 overs for DAV VS School. So 51 runs on the board after the completion of 13 overs, 7 wickets down. Davis School. Played it away towards the deep extra cover region, played in the air, but the ball dropping short of the fielder at the deep extra cover region, and batters are through for a single run.
Some leg spinner has been replaced by another leg spinner. It was inside edged and batsmen are running through for another single. So nice to see the support from the teammates, the young players supporting each other. So much excitement and this youthful energy. Really, it's so pleasing to see.
Definitely, we need to have the youthful energy, the enthusiasm, the verve, the exuberance, very important to make our day. That's a wide ball. That ball turning away. Umpire Ravindra Gupta signaling it's a no ball, in fact. So it's a free hit and opportunity for the batter to send the ball over the fence since you are indemnified from getting out. So batter can throw the caution to the wind and go after the bowling. Hit the ball wherever you want to hit, my dear friend. It's an opportunity. Score 6 valuable runs. Very important in the context of this game for Davis School.
Let's see what he can do. That's just beaten outside the off stump. Very smartly bowled. Didn't give the ball in his arc. Turning away from the batter.
By the way, there was no attempt from the batter to smack the ball. He should have jumped out of his crease and tried to hit the ball. This time playing the ball, misfield, and the ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. Sloppy fielding at the long off region. Captain will be very livid, very angry with the effort from his fielder at the long off region. He should have stopped it, but not being able to do so. It should have been a single run, but he gave 3 extra runs. It's a boundary.
It's understandable. Little mistakes there by these young guns. Not used to playing in a bigger ground in this grassy field where the ball travels a lot. And that's a catch attempted and it's bounced off the hands. It was a good attempt. Made some bit of ground. Batsmen are back in the crease.
He played it 1 towards the long off region, trying to hike the ball over the fence. It should have been taken, the ball hitting the bowler's palms, popping out of his hand. And the batters running for 3 runs, in fact. These two batters, the 8-wicket partnership is showing some kind of, glimmer of hope for Davis School with their batting at the moment. Runs are coming fairly easily. Drop catch. So how expensive this drop catch will be, we will come to know at the end of the game. So that's the end of the over as well. So 14 overs gone. Score is now 63 runs on the board, losing 7 wickets for DAV School. So 63 runs on the board for Davis School. The battle continues here at the Upper International Mulpani Cricket Ground. DV School chasing a target of 106 runs. At one point of time, they were in a hopeless situation, but now this 8-wicket partnership is providing them a glimmer of hope that yes, we can do this one. These two batters are batting at the moment. Runs are coming fairly easily, helped by a couple of drop catches as well.
43 runs required. Not an impossible task. Let's hope these two batters can bat a little bit longer and take the game close. Will be an interesting finish for sure. So slight bowling change from the Mulpani end.
Seven wickets down, and this 8-wicket partnership is turning out to be a messiah, or you could say the crusader for DAV School. They have kept their hopes alive currently. So far it has been good for them. This time onto the backfield, pulling it away towards a deep backward square aggression. Misspirited, and the batters will go for the second run. Chance of run out, no. Hitting, but the batter was well within his crease, so no chance of run out. So couple of runs.
It was nicely swept and good running between the wickets. A diving effort by the batter to reach the crease. Good commitment shown for his team. Slowly but surely they are building a small partnership here, DAV School, and bringing their team back in the game. They can bat a couple of more overs. They still have 3 wickets left. They can go slam bang at the end. No need to take any risk at the moment. It's very well defended, and you can see the cheer from the background from their team as well.
Certainly their support has been very good. Their supporters cheering on these two players, providing them the kind of an enthusiasm, the kind of verve, the kind of self-belief type of message they are sending across to these two batters at the crease. This time played it away nicely. They might go for a second. No, they will be satisfied just for a single run. So as I said, T20 cricket is a funny game of cricket. You never know when the momentum shifts back, hands and back and forth. At the moment, DAV School at the moment, they are into business, slowly and steadily inching towards the target, but it's very early to say.
That's a big shot. Catch attempted and it's dropped in the long off. One more life given. Not an easy catch. Had to make some bit of ground.
Luck seems to be favoring these two batters. Every now and then catches have been dropped. So as I said, how expensive it will turn out to be dropping catches. As they say, catches win matches. You just can't afford to drop too many catches. These two batters have been batting sensibly at the moment, and the fielders are on the fielding side not doing their job to their expectations, dropping a couple of catches of these two batters.
That's beaten outside the off stump. You can certainly see a shift in momentum here. That's end of the over. After 15 overs, it's 68 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. 16th over in progress. Still require 38 runs in 5 overs. What do you reckon, Sanjeev?
It's a gettable one, let me tell you, provided they don't lose wickets. These two batters will have to stay at the crease. Then there is a chance for DAV School to get the team over the line. But this partnership will have to stay there till the end. That's very important.
It's not going to be easy against these pace bowlers. They have bowled really well at the start. They can just keep it stump to stump, not give much room. Not going to be easy for DAV School as well. It's an interesting game in our hands. That's edged away, running towards the third man boundary, and another 4. Look at the cheer from the DAV dugout. They certainly know they are coming back in this game.
Definitely that was a streaky one, and the ball traveling to the third man boundary, region 4, and so welcome boundary for DAV School. So these two both batters have kept hopes alive, and they are battling at the center. They haven't yet given up. So they are in action at the moment for DAV School.
Just putting his bat out in that ball. Luckily no edge there. Just needs to put bat on ball, and there are enough runs in the circle, enough gaps to keep rotating the strike. You can see the assistant coach there of DAV School to keep telling their dugout to keep cheering and supporting their team. That's well bowled again. Another dot.
Yeah, another dot ball. There are many gaps, especially at the offside region. There's a big gap between the point and third man. If he can hit the ball to the gully region, then certainly he can collect runs. And even in the offside region, if he can hit the ball over the top of the fielder station at short extra cover region, there's a chance of getting runs. So these are the areas the batters will have to look and try to maximize it to their benefit.
This game is certainly swinging both ways. Very hard to pick a definite winner here. It's a big appeal, not out given. Ends the over with another dot ball.
17 overs.
16 overs done. It's 73 for 7 wickets down.
So it's an interesting equation. 24 balls remaining, 33 runs required to win the game. 3 wickets in hand for DAV School. So who will emerge as the winner of this game? Second semi-final match of this first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Tournament. This time playing the ball in the gaps and scampering for a single run.
You can see this game in a very crucial stage. Mokshada looking to pick up wickets, and DAV slowly building up a partnership. Actually, they have built a decent partnership. The last wicket which fell, the bowlers and the fielding team, you could certainly see their body language. They're certainly feeling the pressure of it. It's 23 balls and 32 runs to get. That's a shot attempted in the mid wicket. Single added.
So this partnership has been a defining moment for DAV School in the context of this game. These two batters have shown temperament, grit, determination, self-belief that yes, we can do, and at the moment they are at their crease. Still the battle continues here. played it away towards the extra cover region for a single run.
Scoreboard is moving quite nicely at the moment. For DAV's liking, they are certainly not giving up this game. They are looking to fight till the end. It's flighted and a shot over long off. So another single added to the total. I tell you, they are making some noise. The DAV dugout is certainly up at the moment.
There's that one towards the long on region, just for a single run. So runs coming in the form of singles. They need to hit some boundaries at this stage of the game to inch closer towards the target, because lesser number of balls and more number of runs required to win the game. So that makes very important for them to hit couple of boundaries, try to bring down the required run rate, and to stay in contention for chasing down the target.
Absolutely, it's just a question of one or two boundaries here and there. They'll be right back in the game. Big shot attempted. Running for a bye.
These batters are going for runs every now and then. They don't want to lose any of the deliveries. So that's the end of the over as well. 79 runs on the board after the completion of 17 overs. In balls, this over will be very important in the context of this game. How many runs they can accumulate in this over will certainly define the next course of this game, especially for DAV team.
Rightly said, Sanjeev, and it's a leg spinner who's going to pull the 18th over with the wind blowing on the offside. He should look to cut away and running for a single. A throw is coming and a very bad throw. Wide of the stumps and 2 runs taken. If these batters can hit with the wind on the offside, they could fetch a boundary with the support of that wind. You could see there the flag blowing towards the offside.
This time playing the ball up, it should be taken. Dropped it again once again. This is the third time. Definitely Mokshada players are having buttered fingers. They have dropped too many catches.
It's all about nerves in these end overs. The wind also swirls in the air. The catches are not easy to take. That's big turn. Impressive skills shown by the leg spinner. Certainly everyone is feeling the pressure here in the ground.
Even we are feeling the pressure. This time playing the ball up towards the long on region, should be taken. Yes, this time catch has been taken at the long on region. So could this be the changing moment of this game? The partnership has been broken. Wicket number 8 goes down for Davis School. Trying to play a big shot, not being able to clear the fielder. As straightforward catch taken at the long on region. So the wicket number 8 goes down for Davis School.
That was a crucial wicket for Mokshada School. Still 2 wickets to go. Still hopes in place.
So new batter Subrat Malik at the center for DAV School after the fall of 8 wicket, and he's straight away off the mark. So leg spinner doing the trick, picking up a wicket at a crucial point of time. This time a quicker delivery, very intelligent bowling. So that's a successful over. Over number 18 is completed now. So 83 runs on the board after the completion of 18 overs, losing 8 wickets.
Change in bowling. The opening bowler comes back to the attack. 23 runs required in 2 overs. That's slashed away and it's a no ball. The reason it's given a ball, no ball is only because 3 fielders are inside the circle.
So no ball turning out. It's a free hit now. Now the batter will have to make the best utilization of this no ball. He should be hitting the ball out of the park. That's very important. So 21 runs required to win the game. This is the penultimate over of the innings of DAV School. Captain Samyam Nepal is the one bowling from the road end. Oh, missed it completely. That's a good bowling, dot ball.
So already 3 runs have come off this over in without a ball being bowled. So the equation has come down to 20 runs of 12 balls. Still the free hit is on. If they can get a boundary or a 6 of this ball, the pressure will be back to the bowling side.
So 3 runs already in this over, which means 20 runs required to win the game in 12 balls, which is quite a gettable one. Come on, boy, you can do it. Hit a boundary. And the equation will further come down in your favor. You could become the hero for your team. So another wicket goes down here in the form of run out. Wicket number 9 goes down, going for a non-existent second run and paying the penalty.
That was pretty unnecessary. This point of time, just a wicket left now for Mokshada to win this game. There was never a second run there. Some miscommunication there, and batter is back to the pavilion.
So now the last batter comes at the center for DAV School. Whether he can play a dreamy innings, cameo dreamy innings, out of the blue innings to see the team, to take the team over the line. Can he perform a miracle here? Captain Samyam Nepal is having ball in his hand. Just a wicket required to win this game and have place in the tomorrow's grand finale. Have a meeting with Sainik Avasya Mahavidyalay. battling out for the coveted trophy tomorrow.
So it's the 11th number batter in strike. Taking their time, the bowler, to set the field. Change in field, bringing the mid-off up and the fine leg down. It's a right field placement as well. That smacked away the mid-wicket. Another single taken. Bowling stump to stump. Showing some good skills with bat and ball. Jersey number 9. He's been very active in the field as well. Actually been very proactive in setting the fields. Understanding the situation and setting the field accordingly where he's gonna be bowling.
A good fielding there, short fine leg. Diving and stopping the ball, just a single run. 90 runs on the board now for Davis School. 90 runs on the board. Another 16 runs required to win the game. Can they do it? Can they chase down the can they score off the remaining runs? Bowled that one and played it away just for a single run.
Still a delivery left in the second last over. Rightly sending the mid-wicket fielder back to protect that boundary. Singles won't do any harm at this moment to Mokshada. Whereas DAV needs to look for a big shot.
A boundary here can certainly. Oh, that was a shot of then. They were going for a pull shot, not timing it. The bat all the way. All the same batters are through for a single in the form of leg by. So that's the end of the over as well. So 19 overs have been bowled. Runs, 92 runs on the board for loss of 9 wickets. 6 balls remaining. Davis School, they require 14 runs to win the game. So it's very an interesting situation for both the sides. And the batters, can they do it? 14 runs required to win the game in 6 balls. Then, but one thing is very sure: you need to hit. They need to hit a boundary. That's very important. A boundary in the very first ball will certainly, bring the momentum back in their favor.
The good thing for DAV is their set batter is in the crease and he's facing the delivery. He's in the strike. He needs to take most of the strike and try to hit those boundaries. At least a 6 and 4 is required. Minimum of 2 boundaries is required in this over to reach that target of 14 runs. 106 runs that's required.
A lot of shuffling on the field. We have deep backward squad, short third gully, point, sweeper cover. Last time he drives straight to the bowler. Bowler not being able to stop the ball, and batters are through. Yes, no, a chance for a run out. And the game is over here. Mokshada winning the game and entering into the grand finale of the first edition of Jaykumar Nath Memorial Under 16 Inter-School Cricket Tournament.
Look at the jubilation. Look at the celebration at the ground. Yeah, but all credit to DAV as well. They fought till the end. Rightly, they were trying to put the set batter on strike, but good bit of fielding. Very well done, very well played, Mokshada, and congratulations for them for reaching the finals. You can see there their coach Rajesh Pulami giving some important guidance. and DAV should be proud as well for reaching the semi-final in this 16-team tournament.
So that's the story here at the second semi-final match of this first edition of Jaykumar Nath Shah Memorial Under 16 Inter Cricket Tournament. Mokshada winning the game by 13 runs and entering into the grand finale, where they will have meeting with Sainik Avasya Mahavidyalaya tomorrow. So with the news that in this second semi-final match, Mokshada, they have won the game, defeating DAV School in the second semi-final match by 13 runs. We take a short break. When we come back, we shall see the post-match presentation shortly from our colleague commentator Kiran Bhattrai. Keep on watching Kastamandap Television.
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई सारा नेपालीको हात। उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट, रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ। फ्रुट एग्रो।
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई सारा नेपालीको हात। उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट, रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ। फ्रुट एग्रो।
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई सारा नेपालीको हात। उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट, रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ। फ्रुट एग्रो।
अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई सारा नेपालीको हात। उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट, रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ। फ्रुट एग्रो।
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई सारा नेपालीको हात। उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट, रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ। फ्रुट एग्रो।
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल, समाई
Kathmandu District Cricket Association. So the second semi-final was played between Mokshada and DAV. Winning the toss, Mokshada elected to bat first, and they managed to score 105 runs in 18.4 overs, losing their all wickets. The top scorer for Mokshada was Abhi Rajput with 20 runs. Equally well supported by the guy who was scoring plenty of runs, Samyam Nepal, 19 runs. Top wicket taker for DAV was Kesav Agrawal, 3 overs, 16 runs and 2 wickets. So DAV came to bat chasing the target of 106 runs. They managed to score only 93 runs, losing all their wickets in 19.1 overs. The top scorer for DAV was Ronak Mishra, 26 not out. And he was very well supported by Prasanga Podel with 20 runs. Top wicket taker for this game had unbelievable figures. 4 overs, 2 maidens, 5 runs and 5 wickets. Saurya Singh. A magnificent display of bowling there. So today in the presentation ceremony, I have got Mr. Jyoti Gurung, board member of Kathmandu District Cricket Association. And may I please call upon Mr. Avishkar Shah,
the title sponsor, and also very proudly the grandson of the father of cricket in Nepal, Mr. late Jaykumar Nath Shah. Gentlemen, please welcome to the presentation ceremony. First of all, our board member, Mr. Jyoti Gurung, will be handing over the milestone that was achieved. 4 overs, 2 maidens, 5 wickets, conceding just 5 runs. Can I please have Saurya Singh in here? And Mr. Jyoti Gurung will be handing over the ball to him. A huge round of applause. A magnificent effort. A match-winning bowling spell. Thank you, sir. Shaurya, I need you to be here because he is also our player of the match for his wonderful bowling display. Avishkar Shah will be handing over him the trophy. A check of ₹1,000 sponsored by Franklin Education Consultancy, a gift voucher, and gift voucher from Patao Foods. A huge round of applause for today's player of the match in the semi-finals from Mokshada. Okay, sorry, I'll hold you here for a sec. A bit over there, please, sir. Okay, first of all, congratulations. What was in your mind when you first went to ball in there?
Just keeping my line and length accurate and bowling properly and giving my full effort for the team.
All right. So 5 wickets haul in the semi-final, final coming tomorrow. Are you going to practice or are you going to sleep well tonight?
I'll take my rest properly for playing tomorrow.
All right. Good luck and wonderfully well done. And good luck for your finals tomorrow. So tomorrow there will be final between Mokshada and Sainik Avashya Mahavidyalaya here in Mulpani Cricket Stadium. That's all from here for today from the presentation ceremony. Have a great day.
खेली रहन्छ नेपाल समाई सारा नेपालीको हात उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ फ्रुट एग्रो
एक अभिभावकको रूपमा स्कूल मेरो लागि मेरो बच्चाको विश्वसनीय दोस्रो घर थियो। सबैको श्रेय एक अटल आधारलाई जान्छ, DAV ले बनाएको आधार।
खेलिरहन्छ नेपाल समाई सारा नेपालीको हात उत्साहको पर्व क्रिकेट रमाई फ्रुट एग्रोको साथ फ्रुट एग्रो